The world of virology is on high alert. A new player has entered the game, and its name is H5N2. This avian influenza virus, previously content to circulate among bird populations, has jumped the species barrier. A human case has been confirmed, sending ripples of concern through the global health community. H5N2 is no ordinary bird flu. It's a close relative of the notorious H5N1, a virus with a fearsome reputation for its lethality in humans. This first human infection is a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. The emergence of H5N2 in humans is not just a scientific curiosity, it's a potential threat to global health security. We've been warned before by viruses like SARS, MERS and Ebola that what happens in the animal kingdom doesn't always stay there. The spillover of viruses from animals to humans is a constant threat, and H5N2 is the latest example of this phenomenon. The case of H5N2 is particularly concerning because of its close relationship to H5N1, a virus that has caused hundreds of human deaths worldwide. While H5N2 has been circulating in birds for years, its jump to humans raises the specter of a new pandemic threat. The world is still reeling from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the emergence of H5N2 is a stark reminder that we are living in an era of unprecedented infectious disease emergence. The story of H5N2 is still being written, but one thing is certain. This is a virus we need to watch very carefully. The stakes are high, and the time to act is now. Influenza viruses are notorious for their ability to mutate and evolve, and H5N2 is no exception. Like all influenza viruses, it possesses a segmented genome, which means its genetic material is divided into 8 separate pieces. This segmentation allows for a phenomenon called reassortment, where different influenza viruses can swap gene segments when they infect the same cell. Reassortment can lead to the emergence of novel influenza viruses with unpredictable properties, including increased transmissibility or virulence. H5N2 is classified as a highly pathogenic avian influenza, HPAI virus, meaning it can cause severe illness and death in birds, particularly poultry. In birds, the virus primarily affects the respiratory and digestive systems, leading to symptoms such as coughing, sneezing, diarrhea, and sudden death. While H5N2 has been circulating in bird populations for several years, it was only recently that the virus made the jump to humans. The genetic makeup of H5N2 is of particular concern to scientists. Analysis of the virus's genome has revealed that it possesses several genetic markers associated with increased virulence and transmissibility in mammals. These markers, combined with the virus's ability to reassort with other influenza viruses, make H5N2 a potential pandemic threat. The virus's ability to jump the species barrier is a testament to the constant evolutionary pressure faced by influenza viruses. The emergence of H5N2 highlights the importance of ongoing surveillance of influenza viruses in both animal and human populations. By closely monitoring these viruses, scientists can track their evolution and identify potential threats to human health. The first confirmed human case of H5N2 infection was reported in a young poultry worker in Southeast Asia. The individual, who had close contact with infected birds, developed mild respiratory symptoms, including cough, sore throat, and low-grade fever. Fortunately, the individual recovered fully after receiving prompt medical attention. However, the case sent shockwaves through the global health community, serving as a stark reminder of the potential for animal viruses to jump to humans. The case was initially detected through routine surveillance of influenza-like illnesses in the region. Health officials, on high alert for novel influenza viruses, collected samples from the individual and sent them for laboratory testing. The results confirmed the presence of H5N2 virus, marking the first known instance of this virus infecting a human. The individual's close contact with infected birds, coupled with the virus's known ability to infect humans, pointed to a direct transmission event from poultry to human. The identification of the first human case of H5N2 infection triggered a rapid response from local and international health authorities. Contact tracing efforts were immediately initiated to identify and monitor individuals who may have come into contact with the infected person. Simultaneously, enhanced surveillance measures were implemented in the region to detect any additional cases of H5N2 infection in both humans and animals. The swift and coordinated response to this initial case is a testament to the lessons learned from past outbreaks. The case of the poultry worker highlights the importance of early detection and rapid response in containing emerging infectious diseases. By quickly identifying and isolating infected individuals, health officials can break the chain of transmission and prevent wider outbreaks. The early detection of this case is a testament to the importance of robust surveillance systems and the tireless efforts of healthcare workers on the front lines of disease detection. H5N2 transmission. How does it spread? Avian influenza viruses, including H5N2, typically spread through direct contact between infected birds and susceptible animals, including humans. Birds shed the virus in their saliva, nasal secretions, and feces. Humans can become infected by inhaling contaminated air, touching contaminated surfaces, or coming into direct contact with infected birds or their bodily fluids. The virus can survive for extended periods in the environment, particularly in cool, moist conditions, further facilitating its spread. While direct contact with infected birds is the most common route of transmission, there is concern that H5N2 could potentially acquire the ability to spread efficiently between humans. Influenza viruses are constantly evolving, and genetic mutations could enable H5N2 to adapt to human transmission. Such a development would significantly increase the pandemic risk posed by this virus, as it would allow for sustained transmission within human populations. Currently, there is no evidence of sustained human-to-human transmission of H5N2. However, the potential for this virus to acquire this capability is a major concern for global health officials. Scientists are closely monitoring the virus for any genetic changes that could signal an increased risk of human-to-human transmission. Early detection of such changes would be crucial in implementing timely public health interventions to prevent a wider outbreak. The emergence of H5N2 serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health. Factors such as intensive poultry farming practices, wildlife trade, and climate change can all contribute to the emergence and spread of zoonotic diseases like avian influenza. Global health on high alert. What's next? The emergence of H5N2 in humans is a stark reminder that the threat of pandemic influenza is ever present. The world is still grappling with the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the emergence of another novel respiratory virus is a cause for concern. However, unlike with COVID-19, we have the benefit of time and experience on our side. We have learned valuable lessons from past pandemics, and we are better prepared than ever to respond to the threat of H5N2. International collaboration is crucial in responding to this emerging threat. Sharing information, coordinating surveillance efforts, and developing effective vaccines and antiviral treatments will be essential in containing the spread of H5N2. The World Health Organization, WHO, is working closely with national governments and health agencies to strengthen global pandemic preparedness and response capabilities. Public awareness and education are also critical in preventing the spread of H5N2. People need to be aware of the risks associated with avian influenza, how to protect themselves from infection, and what to do if they develop symptoms. Simple measures such as washing hands frequently, avoiding contact with sick birds, and staying home when sick can significantly reduce the risk of infection. The emergence of H5N2 is a wake-up call, reminding us of the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health. By investing in research, strengthening surveillance systems, and promoting global collaboration, we can mitigate the threat posed by this and other emerging infectious diseases.